Okay. Voice of cards of cards of voice. We're gonna have Emil be our avatar from Nier, because this is also a Yoko Taro game. Card backings. Sure. We're gonna play Nier the card game. It's a good looking table. We got some badass Emil dice. Yeah, I got some DLC for this game. Let me listen to this all the way through. Or decide. This is nice music. Nah, I kind of like Devilos music. Alright. Let's shuffle that cards. So I did a test streaming of this, or a test play of this, to see if it all worked and was aight. And I like it. I liked it.
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well.
Yes, we'll display the subtitles.
Now then, are you ready?
I am.
Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Voice of Cards, the Dragon in the Isle of Bliss.
We begin in a cave. The surrounding rocks are slimy with damp. It feels as if some foul creature could leap out from the shadows at any moment. Yet in this horrible place gathers a fellowship of 3 adventurers. One is a young woman. You can tell just by looking at her, she enjoyed a good upbringing. Another is a stoic warrior. He stands at the ready, scanning his surroundings for any sign of threat. Last but not least is the old man. He has a sagely air and gazes into the darkness stretching out before him. These adventurers seek a certain treasure hidden in this cave.
Move further into the cave. Got it. Your piece is in the middle of the screen. Use the left stick to move the direction you want. Well, they don't tell me you can also use the D-pad.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles. The stoic man takes hold of the handles and pushes as hard as he can, but the door doesn't so much as budge. The stoic man winds his leg back and lets fly a powerful kick into the door. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions. Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness.
Something that's gonna get whooped. Oh, the Grimoire Vice gaming board is so cool looking. The fight is on. Take down all the enemies and victory shall be yours. Of course. Oh, we have Emil heads as our gems. That's cool. This takes 2 Emil heads. Yes, that's our HP. Yep, left is attack, right is defense.
Good work.
Thank you.
These adventurers have seen their fair share of battle and defeat their attackers with ease.
Yeah, these are all just wall.
As the trio approaches the treasure chest, an awful rumbling resounds deep in the cave. "You shall not have it," a voice growls. Before the wary trio appear creatures the likes of which they've never seen.
Any crits? No crits. Yeah, they're gonna go after my hoe. my biggest single target attacks.
The young woman edges around the monster's bulk to stand before the treasure chest. There is treasure inside, no doubt about it, but it's locked tight.
There's got to be some way of opening it. Let's try using the salve on it.
The woman tries pouring medicine on the chest. I shouldn't have to explain why that doesn't work. The woman withdraws a tool that looks nothing like a key. Spoilers, it doesn't open the lock. The woman slides the simple key into the lock. The chest clicks open. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle.
Medicinal-looking liquid in an ornate bottle. Medicine?
At last, we've retrieved the royal treasure, the old man says. The woman and warrior exchange a nod.
The white-robed adventurers found the royal treasure.
Their quest complete, the triumphant trio put the cave behind them.
Now the game can truly begin. Long, long ago, the people lived in peace. But then the dragon appeared, sowing terror throughout the land. Valiantly, the kingdom fought, claiming narrow victory. Grievously wounded, the dragon fled. Thence after, the years passed. People again knew peace. Until the dragon returned. I say I might keep it over here. Now the queen gathers adventurers to slay the dragon. Chapter 1, Journey in Pursuit.
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls.
Castle Advent, Royal Hall.
In the crowded audience chamber jostle all manner of knights, adventurers, and bounty hunters. The white-robed adventurers stand close to the throne. The palace guard calls over the tumult. Be silent. Her Royal Majesty graces us with her presence. The cacophony ceases the moment Queen Nilla enters the chamber. Seated upon the throne, the queen faces the crowd. Her lips part. Thank you all for heeding my call to slay the dragon. Whatever it takes to defeat this reawakened evil, I ask that you do it. Whomsoever conquers this beast will be honored for ages to come and handsomely rewarded. At that, the gathered crowd cheers loud enough to shake the castle's very foundations. Leave the dragon to us, Your Majesty, say the white-robed adventurers, as if the beast's demise at their hands is assured. Indeed, you did well to reclaim the royal treasure, the queen replies. I thank you, for my stomach becomes most upset without it. So the treasure is a staple of the royal medicine cabinet. It puts my mind at ease to know the Ivory Order offers its aid in slaying the dragon. The trio are disciples of the Ivory Order, a charitable organization beloved the realm over. Indeed, anyone would think this illustrious trio the heroes of our tale. But they'd be wrong. So we just gotta slay the dragon and we'll be drowning in gold. The man trails off, drooling over unknowable fantasies. Beside him, a strange creature lets out a chirping coo. Pay attention, because this is important. There he is, or there you are, I should say, the hero of our tale. A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin. A seemingly tedious fellow who doesn't hesitate to claim the title of hero for yourself. When you heard about the quest to slay the dragon, it was the promise of reward that lured you to the castle. Now then, if you wish to officially register for the hunt, see me so I can get your signature. You wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway.
I need another chair. Stand before the
Shall
guard
we?
and sign your name. We shall. In a moment.
Have you registered yet? Says the guard. Scared of the dragon? Scoffs the guard. We of the Ivory Order will be the ones to restore peace to the land, brags a white-robed man. My colleague made me come along, but he didn't mention we were going on a quest to slay the dragon, she says, trembling. The man takes one look at your companion and shrieks, "Monster!"
Monster!
You think the dragon's really as tough as they say? Asks the man, his knees knocking together. That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine, barks the man. You'll need tough gear if you're going to beat the dragon, the man tells you.
I'm sure I will.
Keep your ears perked. You never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction, the man says. You think.
He might have said that. Who knows?
If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to change the game's music back to its original music. I've heard enough of Nier's good soundtrack. I want to hear this game's new soundtrack. We'll keep everything else Nier-esque. Mainly because I want Kaine's outfit in-game. Yeah. This is Yoko Taro's, well, one of his newer games.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Yeah, I don't want the music to override his voice. All right then. Okay. One moment. I gotta do something real quick. Okay.
If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the
Yeah,
dragon,
we already heard
he's
that.
as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face. Keep your ears perked. You never
heard
know
that
what
too.
you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction, the man says. The Ivory Order trio stands before you. They seem not the most approachable of parties, but you inquire about their identities. We are disciples of the Ivory Order. It is our duty to aid the realm and its people however we can. The Order's principal focus is developing medicine to distribute to people throughout the world. They begin blathering an answer to a question you didn't even ask. Sensing a long lecture ahead, you seize on the first chance to extricate yourself from their presence. You try to speak to Queen Nilla, but a guard blocks your path. Figures a nobody bounty hunter can't just walk up to a queen and start chatting like they're best friends. Go talk to the guard on the left to sign your name on the register. Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper.
Ark Nova the Dragon Slayer.
You sign your name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature beside you. The monster, too. You sign your companion's name as well. Mar.
Emil.
Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion.
Absolutely terrifying individual.
Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough. Thank you. Now we'll know what to have engraved on your tombstones. Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all, the guard chortles. You want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends. Don't get yourself killed out there, says the guard curtly. Asking Queen Nilla to join you is beyond preposterous. Better not even try. Find some good people to help you fight the beast. You're less likely to die that way, says the guard. Offer to join forces with the Ivory Order trio? We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon. We require no additional aid. And we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel. With that, the trio takes their leave of the castle.
Jerks.
I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home. Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself. You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off.
The toughest gear.
You ask him to team up, but he refuses angrily. I ain't splitting the reward with nobody. You weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind. Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Jerk.
No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says. Let us depart. We have a realm to save. He grabs his less than enthused colleague by the wrist and drags her off. You catch a glimpse of the terrified look on her face, and then the two disappear out of the audience chamber.
Goodbye.
The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the castle.
Oh, I didn't
In
get,
the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt
I
the
didn't get a
dragon.
chance to talk to the guard down there. They say they're not going to leave their post, that defending their post is how they protect the king, or the queen, the realm. Alright.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
You may not. Because you're not where I want to spend my limited coin.
A weapons merchant accosts you in the street, despite your best efforts to mind your own business. He speaks to you in a voice barely above a whisper. You want the most powerful weapon there ever was? He conspicuously checks his surroundings before revealing this weapon of apparent renown to you. To hear him tell it, this is a legendary weapon, and one of its kind at that. It can be yours for 20,000 gold pieces, he says.
That's a lot of gold pieces.
You can smell the scam a mile away, and yet the aura of this weapon does have something of the legendary about it.
Uh-oh, I think I may have screwed something up. I don't have 20,000 gold pieces to pay him.
You ask who in their right mind would pay so much for something so clearly fake, stolen, or forged.
The answer would be me.
Well, you know where to find me, if you change your mind, he says, tucking the weapon away.
Yeah, you can just keep that weapon tucked away, my dude. Don't need it. It does look cool, though. And I will come back here when I get 20,000 gold pieces.
The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town.
Thanks, old timer.
The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town. You peek inside the carriage shop only to hear the owner call out that they're closed. Guess you won't be making use of them after all. Before you stands a sign calling for people to join the hunt for the dragon. Earlier, you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon, and hightailed it to the castle. A woman stares at the sign, transfixed. Her face curls into a scowl as she notices you. "Monster!" the woman cries, and flings magic at Mar. Startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy.
You shout. What are you doing?
You whirl to the woman and shout, "What are you doing?" "This ain't a monster," you growl, as the woman snarls over you, "I hate monsters." The two of you bicker for quite a while.
1 hour later.
In the end, the woman admits she may have jumped to conclusions, but stubbornly refuses to apologize. Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention shifts to a different topic of conversation. Turns out she really hates the dragon and would love to take him down with her own 2 hands. But she knows she's no match for him alone, so she's at a loss for what to do. When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. "Fine," she says. "I can help you."
No way.
No way are you teaming up with someone who attacked you out of the blue. But as you open your mouth to tell her off... "I only want to see the dragon dead. I don't care about anything else," she mutters. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. Then you don't care about getting a share of the reward. You couldn't have asked for a better companion. Your opinion of her improved. You happily join forces with the black-clad woman.
Except she's not wearing black clothes here.
She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon.
Can I fight monsters out here? I don't think so. Let's go to Nexton. Ask around Nexton for more info on the dragon.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
And now I've got no cash.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
It will be. Thank you, sir.
The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat. Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Dang it. Try this again.
You try asking the man if he knows anything about the dragon. The man's eyes widen. He leans close, cupping his hand to his mouth. Welcome to Nexton, he whispers in your ear.
I still like that.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of you, she calls out for your aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. We're a little busy, you say. You make to leave, but Melanie stands in your way. What kind of person are you? She snaps. We've got the dragon to worry about, you say, like an insensitive jerk. Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off in search of the apothecary. You watch them walk away for a moment before following, complaining to yourself about what a waste of time this is.
Alright, we'll jump to the apothecary.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She thanks you and pulls something from her breast pocket.
She gives you mysterious card 1. You have no idea how to use it, but put it somewhere safe for the meantime.
You've helped someone, albeit not quite out of the goodness of your own heart. It might be a good idea to do that again, should you come across anyone else in need of assistance.
Ah. Alright, mature woman. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Flip side, the mornings are quiet now, save for the soft sounds of chopping. Her husband vanished some days ago, and ever since, meat's been on the menu more often than not.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that. A realization confronts your urge to shop. You can't buy anything with the meager money in your possession. So what'll it be? I appreciate your honesty.
Thanks, bro.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
Okay. It's only a one-time pity.
It seems the majority of the world's medicine is made by the Ivory Order. Many people depend on it. That's probably part of the reason the Order has so many ardent supporters. On your way to defeat the dragon, are you? The innkeeper inquires as you set foot inside. The innkeeper gives you a room free of charge in a show of support for any and all who wish to defeat the dragon.
But we don't need it right now.
Apparently a monster researcher lives in Thriston and might know something about the dragon. The girl says if you follow this road northwest for a bit, you'll come to Thriston. It seems you've learned all you can here. Time to move on. As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone. When you turn to see who it is, you see the Ivory Order trio from the castle. Winifred, are you all right? The sagely old man asks the woman, voice full of, I'm fine, the woman called Winifred replies. Thank you, Hedwyn. Berwyn, the old man calls, turning to their stoic companion. He jerks forward, as if to defend Hedwyn and Winifred. The trio advances on you. How dare you treat disciples of the Ivory Order with such disrespect? They're the ones who ran into you, so if anything, they should be apologizing. We were standing still, says Hedwyn, his calm tone belying the anger on his face. Muttering a half-hearted apology, you try to keep walking. But that's when you notice something in your hand. Looks like you accidentally grabbed Winifred's coin purse when you ran into her. Thief, bellows Berwyn, drawing his weapon. Guess you've got to fight your way past.
I don't want to fight my way past. My way past is scary.
Don't worry. coffin cart is down, but they're still alive.
Just lay me out. Murdered. Cute.
The Ivory Order laid you out flat. The Ivory Order trio looks at you like they can't believe such a weakling would even try to hunt down the dragon. Taking pity on your ineptitude, the Ivory Order trio uses their magic to heal your wounds. We mustn't tarry any longer. To the monster researcher of Thriston with us, Hedwyn urges his companions and the trio depart.
Huh. Let's see.
The girl says if you follow this road, it seems you've learned all you can here.
Alright.
Time to move on.
So I think the options I choose are gonna dictate which cards I'll meet the requirements for the flip side story of.
As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone. Berwyn, the trio advances on you. How dare you treat... You fall to your hands and knees, pressing your forehead to the dirt in supplication. I offer my life as restitution, you sob. Winifred stares at you. Bewildered you would go to such ridiculous lengths to apologize. Muttering a half-hearted apology, but that's when you notice some thief, bellows Berwyn, drawing his weapon. Guess you've got to fight your way past.
Yeah. I think choosing the third option
Don't worry.
leads to getting the Plain Girls flip side story. Like, I really don't know how the defensive stat works. Like, it was attack plus 5. So I should have just done his attack because the plus 5 mitigated my defense.
Taking pity on your ineptitude, the Ivory Order trio... We mustn't tarry any longer. To the monster researcher of Thriston with us, Hedwyn urges his companions and the trio depart. Aimless wandering can be fun, but if you want purpose and direction, I'd suggest sticking to the path.
Yes, gotta save. I don't know, freaking, I don't know how I unlocked it. But yeah, I do have her flip side story. Rain patters the window. A picture book lies open. Paper and paint perfume. Tiny fingers turn the page. The book is upside down. No more light in her eyes. Only memories of mother. A painted rainbow bleeds. Like, this is just so dark. Like, this is classic Yoko Taro dark. Yep. That's basically my MP that accrues. So this is like standard RPG meets Nier meets Hearthstone. Yep, different elements. Things are weak, they take more damage. Things resist, they take less damage. Pretty simple. Over there. Yeah. I triggered an event here somehow.
You gradually become aware of a voice calling out to your party. Looking around, you spy an old man, a traveler like you, perhaps, stuck in a hole and flailing wildly. You yank the old man free. Oh, while you're here, would you mind taking me to Nexton, he asks. It seems an old friend of his lives in Nexton, and he'd like very much to see this chum. He says he'll make it worth your while. Will you show him the way to Nexton?
I will.
You ask the old man about himself. It turns out he belongs to a wealthy family. Visions of lavish rewards begin to dance in your head. You offer him safe passage to Nexton. The wealthy old man looks considerably relieved as the party sets foot inside Nexton. He reaches into his pack and hands you a pouch full of gold. This is to be your reward, he says. The next instant, he takes off for the center of town, shouting, "I shall be there soon, my love."
Well, that's a lot of gold. No, we don't need to go into Nexton. Although we should get an accessory for Mar. That was a different event than I first encountered. Yeah, I just want to kill Sif. Like, this should deal only 8 damage. Like, I don't get how the damage is calculated. It's not simple add and subtract, so there's something more going on.
You discover a fine fishing spot. Some boughs perfect for fishing rods lie on the ground nearby. Go fishing? You decide to fish a while with your companions. You craft a simple rod, attach a piece of bait, and cast your line in the water. As you wait for a bite, all your companions' rods bend at once. They simultaneously struggle to pull their catches from the water.
Do we catch each other's rods?
You decide to put your unresponsive rod down and help someone else with theirs.
We'll pull Melanie's, I think.
The water's surface undulates violently. You get a feeling this is going to be a big one. At the end of the fishing line is a tattered boot. Mar pouts, disappointed that it isn't food.
Let's see if I can get any other events going.
Lying in the grass, you find an old
Oh,
telescope.
this is the one that I got.
You figure a look at the path ahead can't hurt, and pick it up. Peering through the lens, you see something in the distance, but you can't tell exactly what. All you know is there's something up ahead. You should be able to tell for certain what it is if you get closer. You leave the janky telescope where you found it, and make your way cautiously toward what you saw.
Yeah, I initially ran there and
You
he ran
spot a
away.
loitering monster. These monsters are a common sight, but you've never seen one move quite like this before. You can't not fight such a unique monster. Eagerly, you draw your blade.
Yeah, I rushed towards him and he ran away at the sight of me. Burn! Yeah, I chose correctly, I guess. Cool. I'm gonna save after that one. Off to a hell of a start. See if I can get any more events. Huh. Looks like somebody with a pouch. Oh, it's a goblin pouch.
Looks like some monsters prowling about.
Of course I will.
You channel the inner champion of justice you never knew you had, and decide to throw down with the monsters.
Gotta throw hands with these goblins.
And fight.
Oh, damn, +6. Ah, +2. Ooh, +9. Or no, it just deals 9. Yeah, he's got 13 attacks, so that skill's moderately useless now.
You sheathe your sword with a braggartly flourish, flashing a smug grin at your friends.
Yeah.
But no one's looking at you except for Melanie. The exasperated sigh she heaves rings loud as a shout in your ears.
Huh. Cool. Let's go check that out. As these little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their face. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. These creatures shed rapidly as they age. Upon losing the last of their fur, they cry out the remainder of their bodily fluids, leaving behind a nearly mummified husk. Oh. Oh!
About the enemy.
So if it's greater than 3, it's good. It's not good. Noise.
That was lucky.
I'm not getting any quality salves that I got initially. I don't need to heal. I'm not taking any damage.
You were surprised to find a merchant selling goods in a place like this.
Yeah, what do you got, girl?
You decide to take a look, and the merchant welcomes you energetically. These are my unsold wares. I would be happy to sell to you for a fraction of the price, the old woman says as she lines up some medicine bottles before you.
I'll buy one more.
I'm closing for the day, she announces as she packs up her goods. It seems you won't be able to do any more shopping here.
Wait, that's a forest.
Let's do this.
We're doing it. This is gonna be worth another 1,000 DXP. That'd be cool. Unlikely though. Yeah. Give me the loot. No ice and spear elixir. I think fighting in the desert might be my downfall.
Don't hold back.
Move. That was enough though. Ah, sucker. How fast is Mar? I need him to go first. And an event, huh?
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It has a message scrawled on it in crude lettering.
Alright, so it's backwards. Near fountain, past cave and mountain, stolen treasure.
Clearly, whoever dropped this message did not want to forget where the stolen treasure is hidden. You stash the scrap of paper in your pack and resolve to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
Yep, I'm strong enough to go exploring now. Killing that slime was great.
And fight.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Mars should be able to kill everything else with his AoE. If this doesn't kill. But it does. Like we are an unstoppable crew. Or a motley crew. Not yet. Ah. Yeah, we can handle the bewildering wood. Let's get some treasure.
A thick fog impedes your vision. You surmise this is in no small part why they call it the Bewildering Wood.
The ability to manipulate the camera has been restricted. I gonna be fighting in here? Plant shrooms. Got it. Easy peasy. They should be weak to fire. They are, but oh boy. Oh boy. 10 defense? This guy's got 10 defense. Oh no. This is bad.
Nice work.
I'm trying. Oh, crap. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Gotta be afflicted with one ailment at a time instead of the new ailment replacing the old one. Cool. Check card ailments with X button. Yeesh. Cool. That was scary. Those enemies hurt a lot. Woo. 2 extra HP, nice. And some extra attack. Ooh.
Many a brave soul has set foot in this wood, only to be swallowed up and never seen nor heard from again, the traveler intones gravely. They also tell of a certain tool one needs to get through this place.
I ain't scared of no needing no tool. Nice. He's dead though. This is good. I can heal Mar now. Oh, heals can crit too, huh? Cool. Yeah, it's like very slow paced kind of thing, but I'm liking it. Ooh, we'll get the right chest. Ah, damn, I got the worst one.
A message is written on the sign. Seek out the 4 Stela hidden deep in these woods.
Are you a Stela? No. Let's see if I can freeze it. Nice. Try to quickly freeze, cannot move until they are attacked and take double the damage. Cool. Perfect.
Fortune favors the bold.
Nice. I got the combos now. Got the moves. Getting the money. Fulfill necessary requirements and unlock Slime's enemy story.
Rout the enemy.
Nice. And that's nice, but he takes double damage. Ooh. Ooh. Oh,
Nice
no.
work.
I rolled a 10, so is it just gonna deal 10? Oh. Oh, so it's just flat damage, huh? Okay. I guess that attack ignores defense? Cool, quality salve. There's one of the Stelas. So that thing resists bolt, so I don't want to try and hit it with bolt. Thanks, GM. True champ. Champ of the people. Yeah, because that guy has so much defense. I gotta.
You have found the southern Stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
So I can still jump around, just not as quickly. 10 damage. Defense ignoring. Cool. Ooh, extra speed. I want him to go first so he can start with AoE.
You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in. Nevertheless, you give it a smack.
She's new.
The man sighs, realizing he may never be able to escape with his current tool set.
Go move.
The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows.
Alright, this is pretty neat.
About the enemy.
Ah, I don't have the juice. That's unfortunate. This is gonna hurt a lot. Oh no. Luckily he's got the most defense. Please attack him again. No! Unfortunate. I need 2 6s to kill. No, I know. 2 6s won't kill. Oh. Oof. Ah, I didn't even get the crit. Damn. Alright, flame should kill though. I'm actually really enjoying this. It's nice and simple. Yeah, I shouldn't have roundhoused. They have too much defense. Hey, I can get the Red Fungo story now. Ooh, an event, huh?
You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing, or perhaps bird song. You take a peek inside the grass and immediately find the owner of the voice. It's a harpy. It seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you.
Why would I do that?
Pick up a rock and throw it at the monster's feet. Startled, the monster flaps its wings and flies away. You find some coins scattered about where it stood.
Ooh, that's why I would do that. Protect your date.
You have found the Eastern Stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner.
Yeah, there's another NPC here. Cool. Alright, 10 free damage, perhaps. More. Crit? Nah, no crit. Gotta make sure Melanie doesn't get got. She's my elementalist. Melanie. Pain. No. Okay. Good thing I gave her that extra defense, or she would have been dead. Actually, probably. Damn, freeze wears off after certain turns, huh? Good to know. Good to know. Making slow progress through this dungeon. Hey, more defense. Ooh, more stuff. We'll choose the far left one this time. Nah. Ah, no. Feel like I chose the worst one there.
I need to hit the Stela every single time I want to go home. Ah, what a pain, the frowning woman sighs.
You filled necessary requirements and unlocked Woodlander Woman's flip side. I should check some of these out. Oh shit. I think we're screwed now. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in such trouble. Oh, good. We have somebody who resists wind.
That was lucky.
That was lucky. Nice.
That was lucky.
That was lucky. Nice.
Nice work.
Nice. She should take 16 damage.
Good work.
That was pain. New skill? No, no new skill.
You have found the Northern Stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow. You have found all 4 of the Stela in the Bewildering Wood. On a perhaps related note, you hear a sound emanating from the east.
And on that note, it's my cue to save the game.
Your body is soothed by the gentle tone. It feels as though your fatigue has somehow washed away.
Works for me. I think I would have rather had the money, though. Okay, there's some money. Yeah, I'll cut the stream after this dungeon.
Don't hold back.
And I'll come back with more Elden Ring later. Oh, that crit animation was cute. Laying him out, Mar, laying him out. More attack and defense. I mean, could be good. If I don't need him to attack.
Trees bearing very solid-looking nuts whip to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you.
I did not avoid the danger.
Nuts fly off the trees and smack you and your friends right on the head. Everyone's faces screw up in agony.
Oh no!
You examine the stela. The message carved into the stela reads, "Play in tune with the forest." How can one play in tune with the forest without an instrument?
It is a very good question.
Let's do this.
8. So I only need to deal 7 damage with fire. I think that'll work. I think that'll be good. Yeah. throw tag should level up soon.
Let's do this.
We're doing it. Yeah, so I think all I need to do is roll a 4 there for the most part. 4 or 5. Because she does between 10 and 11 damage to him. We'll come back to this. Okay. We'll see our collection of monsters. We'll get some characters first. Then we'll check the monsters. I know he takes no notice of me. I've made my peace with that. I'll be happy so long as I can watch him from the shadows. This place is a paradise, so many trees from which to gaze upon him, from all angles, every day of the year, forever and always. Oh. You know what they say, your hero's journey hasn't begun until you've squashed a couple slimes underfoot. Though the vast majority are killed when they're young, those few that do survive into adulthood reportedly grow large enough to swallow villages whole. Oh. Red fungos are fiercely territorial, killing all who set foot on their land and turning the corpses into red fungo colonies. Forest creatures fear their swelling ranks. Forest dwellers so covet the red fungo as a health food that they leave no monster. Alright. Forest dwellers so covet the red fungo as a health food that they leave monster carcasses in the forest and return to collect them once the fungos have colonized them. Goblins love pranks by nature and frequently leap out in front of adventurers they suspect will make good playmates. Sadly, this tends to leave them battered and bruised. Goblins who gain the wisdom of age find ways to slip into the fabric of human life. So yes, the old woman gamboling with her children in the square might well be a goblin in disguise. Oh. Creatures of all sorts flock to these gentle giants of the forest, no doubt thanks to the pleasing warmth emanating from the energy stored within their hollows. Trents draw a steady stream of energy from the earth, so steady, in fact, forests of these animated trees have been said to bleed the land dry, leaving naught but a barren waste. Oh. Ooh. Let's go to Next Inn and go into the inn and see if that'll do something for me.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Like, I wonder if I have to stay at the inn of X amount of nights.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
I'll try it.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
What have you? Some good stuff.
Will that be all?
That
The
will be.
proprietress asks.
Alright. I'd say this is a pretty good start to the game. We'll be back later tonight with more Elden Ring. Till then, everybody, have a good rest of your evening.